Justin Bieber wanted the attention. He's got it.
Their sustenance was specifically fear.
Welcome back
to Rabbit Hole Reacts. Today we're looking at some of the craziest videos from around the internet. Let's hop right into this.
Somebody is trying to kick off martial law. Somebody is trying to lock this country down. Be careful what you ingest. Some of this shit is paid actors. Everybody keeps telling me that it's real. This young lady was stabbed to death on this train. But the shit that was fucking with me, how come none of them women went over and helped her after the dude got off the train? Do they see that shit every day? I mean, what the fuck was that about? That's what makes me feel like those were bought and paid for actors. If he's stabbing her in the neck, I didn't see no blood until she fell on the floor. Then there's a big old puddle of blood. Everybody that was on that train did nothing. They acted like what they were, extra.
My last video, I showed a video about central casting, how the news uses the same people to portray negative scenarios. So I have no doubt that the people that are online in our face from the main media are paid actors. I'm not sure, but I have no doubt.
Honestly, I think everything we see on the news is staged.
Amen to that.
So I was going to show you guys something. We bought some of these Hebrew National 100% kosher beef hot dogs. And I cut them up as a snack for the babysitter tonight because we're going out for dinner. Watch this. We're going to heat it up for him. Tell me why, when we start the microwave, his hot dogs want to light on fire. What the hell is that? Okay, that one had a flame. Something.
I think it's safe to say in 2025, if you have a baby, just don't feed them any processed foods. Actually, can't trust it if you didn't mash it up yourself. Plasma toroids are created using a spherical shaped glass chamber, high voltage frequency source, and a specific magnetic field in order to confine the plasma. What you are seeing is charged particles clinging onto a magnetic field.
Justin Bieber wanted the attention. He's got it, because why would he post this? Why would he use this specific emoji knowing the history there?
Weird.
People are like they haven't forgotten what this meant. Nah, why the pizza emoji? Of all emojis, why the F would you use the pizza emoji? Coming from the guy who gave us the song Yummy, just find it a bit odd. Why the pizza emoji? And I mean, obviously this went on and on. Pizza emoji wasn't the move, brother. I ran to the comments because I knew there would be a lot of people saying something about the pizza emoji. The pizza emoji is insane, and it is. Now, granted, he posted that in the middle of posting pics of him and Haley.
Why did he use the pizza emoji? And I saw someone comment that he's trying to put it out there and let the world know that, yes, this is true. Because obviously Pizzagate's been a big thing. So he put it over the... But I don't know.
It's just weird, man. Like, celebrities are just weird. I just do not understand them, and I don't want to be honest. It's highly weird.
Now, this is a story about us, the indoor generation. A generation that spends 90% of its life indoors. It all started the day we left nature behind. We filled our homes with lovely things and all the stuff we wanted. Our homes became places you would never want to leave. Artificial light replaced daylight, and we built our houses so that nothing could escape. We cooked and showered, breathed and played, slept and sweated. But we had closed ourselves in to a point where nothing could get out. So when the air turned bad inside, we tried fixing it with chemicals. And we put in little artificial suns everywhere to make the darkness bearable. That's when things started to happen. Hard to notice in the beginning. Some needed help to sleep, to breathe, to not itch. Many of us even started to feel sad. So we turned on happy lamps to make the sadness go away. Then, scientists discovered that the air inside our homes is up to 5 times more polluted than the air outside, and that the lack of daylight can affect children's learning and increase blood pressure. It turns out that kids' rooms often have the highest concentration of toxicants in the house. In fact, millions of homes are unhealthy to live in.
That's creepy and scary. I won't lie.
I'll say that we'll be opening the doors, airing out the house, and I'll be working outside today.
Number one, it's not what you think it is. It's not coming from other planets. The evidence doesn't suggest that.
Interdimensional.
Yes. And the reason is because time is parallel. It's not like we start here and go forward in time. Time is side by side, which means everything in the past and the future is existing in this moment, but within different frequencies. In the earliest documentations of mankind's encounters with the spirit world, it's always about managing, suppressing consciousness, confusing our belief systems, and keeping us separate from one another and not letting us get powerful.
The entities that unplugged us were nourished not by physical matter, but nourished by emotion.
Yeah.
They actually were their sustenance was specifically fear.
Yeah.
You watched the DC Infinity Wars, right?
Yeah.
Did you watch all 3 of them?
Yes.
Well, at the end of the 3rd one, it showed basically the nemesis of Dr. Fate was this villain who was basically like a super empath and could control the emotions of people. And the dark dude, the villain, utilized him to keep people in fear. And you hear this multiple times, like they want the world in disarray.
They don't want you to know that they are starting traffic, that they just want traffic to be there so that they can get your money for the easy pass. They want you to be anxious so that you can go buy medicine. They are starting the traffic. It isn't real. Why do you think there's traffic at the same time every day? Why do you think that is?
Think that every single news outlet in the U.S. would be reporting that an entire country has been shut down. Nothing, not a single word about the fact that Italy has been completely shut down. Everything has come to a standstill because they are fed up that no one is doing anything about Gaza.
Nah, Peter Thiel's name rearranged is the Reptile, and that's normal. The dude giving a 4-part lecture series on the Antichrist, that's normal.
One of the best things that you can do for the people that you love is to silently hold a vision of them receiving improvements, especially the people you love who are currently suffering or struggling with something. Because when you use your imagination improperly by worrying about them and imagining things getting worse for them, you unconsciously are setting up another layer of resistance that person needs to break through. Whereas if you can instead entertain the possibility of them receiving more comfort, and if you can't really imagine them like really making it to the other side because their situation seems so hopeless or something, can you at least imagine things getting a little bit better for them? Can you at least imagine them finding a little more comfort in their current situation? Because what you're doing in a situation like that is you're adding a potential for that person to align with. Some people might want to turn to God and say, God, please help this person. They're so lost. They're broken. They need fixed. And I know that that's really well-intentioned, but there's still a level of disempowerment in there because you're telling the old story. You're not really believing things getting better for them. You're just kind of hoping that God will fix it, right? And I'm not talking anybody out of that form of prayer, but this could be your other form of prayer, of holding the vision, just even entertaining the possibility of something working out better for this person, of them waking up one day and feeling a little bit better than they feel today, or slight improvements happening along their way. Because yes, we're creating our own reality, but we're also creating each other's reality.
Thank you guys so much for joining us today. I had fun. If you could, please subscribe to the channel. We're trying to grow a divine nation. Like, comment, and share this video anywhere possible. It's so appreciated. And thank you, David, for joining us. You want to leave the people with any comments before we head out?
I'm going to say, I want y'all to keep your eyes open. I want y'all to have a blessed heart out there. And I want to make sure everybody here is going to stay as a good person. Just stay blessed, stay safe, and keep your eyes always open.
And we'll catch y'all next time. Peace.